Donovan actually tell. Oh, they're live.
Oh, is it a timer?
It's live.
It's a
10
timer.
minutes, yeah. I'm gonna. Yes.
What's the music this year?
It's lo-fi right now. Chad.
Oh my God,
Chat,
MLB in the chat.
That's crazy. Chat, make sure you pull up this stream because you get drops for MLB 23.
Oh,
And
true.
make sure you have your account connected in your Twitch settings. And make sure you go to this stream so you can get your drops. Free packs.
Listen to the skin, chat. Scott Hatterberg for cover
music.
athlete.
I don't think I agree with that. I don't think that was jazzy music.
No, this is not jazz. This is lo-fi.
This is just lo-fi.
There's no swing to this, bro. And it's not funk. Trust me, I was in jazz band for 4 years, 5 years actually.
Also, I find it would be very cheesy if like jazz music was a genuine hit for him, you know. But
if they were doing jazz music, they got to get some like Maynard Ferguson screaming on the trumpet or something. At least make it entertaining.
Yeah. But also,
Scan, do you know who Maynard Ferguson is?
No.
Okay, I figured.
I feel like it was that dude you were watching videos of in Discord that one night. We were up like stupid late.
If it was a trumpet guy, then it was Maynard.
Yep, it was. Yep.
He was like screaming above the human ear. Yeah, that's him.
Yep.
He was definitely coked out, 100%. Imagine if Kenny G did the announcement. Imagine.
But also the thing that's weird, like I think it would be weird if they're using the word jazz or anything related to the term jazz as a hint. But also they literally have Donovan Mitchell, so like I have no idea.
What's wrong with Donovan Mitchell, dude?
No, but like people are like, oh, you know, he played for the Jazz, so it means Jazz Chisholm.
No, I think it's just Donovan wants to get involved, and he's a giant
that's
name
what
in
I'm
sports.
thinking.
He's a huge Mets fan.
Yeah. And also, in theory, if that was a thing, they could have had this plan for a long time.
Yeah.
And
So they've been working with Jazz since June. I've been saying from the beginning.
Yeah. It's Garrett Cooper. Yeah. You know what? We think it's Jazz. It's Garrett Cooper, you know?
It's actually Garrett Swanson. Thoughts?
True. MLB The Ball 23. We all know it's happening.
I got to find that now. Hold on. Where would I
To the
have put
meme
it?
folder.
Where would I have put it? I'm going full screen.
Chat, I actually have a real cover. Let me show you.
Let's see how much I tweet. So many Valorant screenshots. No wonder people unfollow me. There it is.
This is our cover, chat.
Here it is, chat. Thoughts? The cover has been revealed.
Yep. This is actually what we were doing. We waited. We were actually hired to reveal them. Reveal the cover.
Pop-Tart knew it, dude. He already knew. God. Convict, appreciate the 23 months, man. Welcome back. How you doing? Graceful 4K edition because I can't ace. Oh, let's not forget about the meatball edition. God. I'll buy 20. Poser will buy 50. Let's get it.
This lo-fi.
Venmo me 100 when it's Julio. Ooh. No, but you can Venmo me 100 when it's Jazz. Dude, who said that you could play an organ this hard, dude?
Bro.
Who let Mike on the organ go so hard on this?
Bro, they said, hey, we need some like intro stream music, and he said, say less, and he just went off.
Say less.
He went off. Scan more like smelly. Oh, thanks for that.
Damn.
I appreciate that.
At least you're not bald.
Fair. Honestly, fair. It could be worse.
At least you're not old. Chad, this might be the only person that I know that I'm older than.
Yeah.
Scan, you know what's crazy? Wait, how old are you now? You're 25, right?
24.
Okay,
24.
Jazz is 24. I'm older than Jazz.
Yeah, that. Oh God, you're older than a cover athlete.
I know. Ew. I had a little like existential crisis at the beginning of stream when I realized that. Got a little teary-eyed.
I felt that. I started to feel it a bit when I saw Juan Soto pop off. Like, this dude's younger than me.
Now Closer is calling us old as fuck.
Yeah, grow up, Closer.
This the same guy that did the GoldenEye music? I think so, dude. Yeah, this is the cover reveal, Josh.
First clip is gonna be Ashley Sanders. You like jazz?
Imagine.
That you think they did to spoil the cover in the first minute? Just like, hey, we're live. I mean,
it hits 0. You like jazz? It's like a selfie on the screen, full screen. Like you only see like his eyes to his mouth, and that's it. It'd be cool if they got Shelfie to be a part of it, saying that, considering he was doing that from the beginning.
Do you get drops if you're banned? I don't know. I wish I could tell you.
It's a great question, actually. Wait, you have to claim the drops, don't you? Hold on.
Yeah.
Our drops.
But you can claim it.
Our drops
claim them
on
in your inventory. Yeah, good question. Let me see if they are.
Inventory. I see CDL stuff. All campaigns.
I don't see anything on their page indicating they're on right now.
I don't see anything in the Twitch drops all campaigns.
Mm-hmm.
They lied to us.
It's a lie.
Classic. Oh, they're under MLB The Show 23. Do we go under MLB The Show 23?
If we're gonna react to it, then yes.
Oh my God, guys. I can put MLB The Show 23 directory. Oh my God, dude. There's no cover for it, but we're there.
Yup.
Oh my God, I thought there was like a motorcycle outside. No, it was the song. How long are they gonna make us wait is the real question. Well, there is a timer on the screen.
They're gonna make us wait about 2 minutes and 18 seconds, about the length of one Twitter video.
But why jazz though? Yeah, why jazz, Scan?
I don't know. What happened? They were sitting in studio and they flipped a coin, and we're like, hey, if it lands heads, we choose Jazz Chisholm. If it lands tails, we choose Julio Rodriguez.
Wait.
Hello. Did you guys hear me?
The Shed guy's here.
What's up?
Al! Hello!
Hello!
Just scrolling and thought Tim the Tap Man changed up his look. Good to be back, guys.
It is nice to see MLB The Show back, because those jokes are flying again.
Oh,
How's the Shed working out?
good. Now I'm trying to figure out how everyone could hear you, but apparently I don't know how to do that, so I tried.
No one can hear anything in Discord. Go to the bottom right where you see the volume thing on like the computer screen itself.
Yeah.
Right click, sound settings.
Okay, one sec. If I can't figure it out, it's cool. We got 50 seconds anyway, but
This should do
let's see. All right, one sec. Sound settings.
Okay, and at the bottom you'll see advanced sound options, app volume, and device preferences.
Okay, one sec. Sound settings, advanced options.
And then when you click on that, advanced options.
Oh, Discord.
Do you see Discord and change the output, the top one, to whatever audio output you're using? That should work.
Oh God, I think it's this one.
Should work. We just might be loud as fuck.
Yeah, I'll fix it if let's try. Say something, Swanee.
Something.
I think I picked the wrong one.
Something.
Pro Flow!
Okay.
I'm Robert
Oh, well.
Flores from MLB Network. I'm excited and thrilled to be a part of this stream as we officially unveil the cover athlete for MLB The Show 2023. We're glad you're here. I'm looking at the chat. We've got almost over 38,000 people here in the stream. Now,
And Roflo.
due to some unforeseen circumstances, Twitch drops are not active for this stream. It was my fault, okay? I accidentally flipped something, and I should have done it, so
Damn it,
you can blame
Roflo.
it on me. But the Twitch drops will be active in future streams, and I want to remind you, be sure to catch up and watch the streams as we prepare for launch
I'm so happy
day,
to yell at
because
Roflo
I'm
for not getting
hearing that
drops.
those Twitch drops and the packs are going to be extra juicy. So make sure your account is connected. But unfortunately today, the Twitch drops are not active.
This is a
Now,
juicy stream setup, by
before
the
we
way.
get
It is.
to
It looks clean.
all the things we're going to get to talk about MLB
Best
The
camera
Show
I've ever
23
seen.
and reveal our cover athlete and talk with a special guest. Let's take a look back, shall we, at MLB The Show 2022. Of course, Shohei Ohtani was our cover athlete. For the first time, cross-platform expanded into Switch, Nintendo Switch. Shout out to all those of you that played
That worked
on the
real
Nintendo
well.
Switch, and a couple of other things. Over 1.2 billion games were played in MLB The Show last year. 33 million plus home
You think
runs.
Roflo's nervous right now?
And the most popular
No.
card, listen to some of
He's
these
on
names, all right? Top
cable
card
television.
used in all the game. Rookie Series Rob Dibble. How about that? Aroldis Chapman, Devin Williams, Zach Britton, Mariano Rivera. Nothing but relievers, so definitely some power out of the bullpen. All right, so to get these proceedings started, first of all, I love that you guys are coming in strong with all the comments. They're coming in fast and furious. We're going to try to take some of your questions
Lock in, Roflo.
and bring them.
Wonder if he's going to say how many freeze-offs there were as a set.
Let's bring in our special guest.
True.
NBA All-Star from the Cleveland Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell. Donovan, how are you, man?
He's muted!
We're not hearing Donovan.
No.
How about now?
Yeah, we got you now.
There we go. There we go.
Hey,
He's so loud. He's so
congratulations
loud.
on the win last night, and congratulations on being selected as a starter in the upcoming All-Star game.
Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. I'm excited to be here. I'm
There it
excited to
is.
be a part
He was
of
so
this.
loud for a second.
As an avid MLB show player, I'm excited to be a part of this. So it's awesome.
Yeah, we love to hear when athletes, and especially athletes from other sports, talk about playing the game. But obviously your career path took you to the NBA. Basketball took you one way. But baseball was a part of your athletic journey when you were a youngster, right?
Yeah. I actually grew up, like my dad works for the Mets.
Yep.
Still does to this day. He was a coach. I was in the minor leagues with these guys, as a 8 to 10-year-old, growing my whole life, basically just being around them. And I wanted to play baseball. I didn't want to play basketball. And then my sophomore year, I got hurt and I made the switch, and I'd say it's gone pretty well.
Yeah,
so far.
I think it worked out rather nicely
That's
for you.
it.
Hey,
It's
we've
Babe
got some
Ruth.
footage here from SNY, our good friends there. This was 2021, I believe, right? You taking cuts at City Field.
Not bad.
Yeah. I hit about, I think it was
You
8 or
see-
9
you
home
see
runs
that
that
fella
batting
chilling by
practice.
the
So I
batting
know I
cage?
still got it
That's
at
your
least
cover athlete.
at batting practice speed. But I'm definitely excited to hopefully get some out here in Cleveland with the Guardians. And I might try
Mitchell.
it again when I'm done playing. I
There's
definitely
our
am
hint,
interested in.
chat.
I've been throwing the ball a little bit, so I know my dad will be happy for sure.
Now, when you were playing as a youngster, what position did you play, or positions?
Yeah, pitcher and shortstop were my two positions.
I'm shocked.
Nice. All right. So you said you mentioned your love of MLB The Show. What were some of what modes do you play? And if you get into Diamond Dynasty at all, what were some of the cards that jumped out at you?
I tried Diamond Dynasty, and I realized I wasn't all that good. I got my butt kicked pretty hard, but I love playing at the Road to
I
the
know
Show.
exactly what you should watch. Then,
Probably because I
Donovan
like the
Mitchell.
vision of coming up through the minors, because that's how I
Yeah.
would have, if I had gotten drafted, that's probably the road I would have taken. And obviously I go through with the Mets, and, to be able to play, and, I've set all the world records. I've played it on easy. I've played it on hard. I've had 200 home run seasons, so kicked Aaron Judge's record
There we go.
out the water. And, You know, I've had series. We won the World Series. I've lost in the playoffs. I've lost before we even got to the playoffs. I've been nonstop, and I just restarted over and over and over again. And then obviously franchise mode as well. Probably the two modes that I probably play the most.
Single season home run record holder Donovan Mitchell.
Or you another
Yep.
team?
Always the Mets.
Always gotta be
I
the
haven't
Mets.
been another team. Always got to be the Mets.
You mentioned your dad, who's worked so many years with the Mets in their front office. I'm wondering what similarities from being around. You mentioned you were around the players when they were coming up through the minors, and I'm sure you're friends with some current big leaguers. What similarities do you guys share, just from an athlete or competitive standpoint?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing that I'm thankful for being in that locker room at an early age was the preparation. You know, I grew up being around Jose Reyes, David Wright, Carlos Beltran, Pedro Martinez, Oliver Perez, the list goes on. Even Jacob deGrom as well, who's a
Called him
good friend of
Jake.
mine. You know,
First
just
name
being able to
basis.
see their level of professionalism, their preparation. I've actually taken the superstition that comes with baseball and brought it to basketball. It doesn't work quite the same.
What are some of your superstitions?
Same songs every day, same pregame meal. I've had to dial it down, even to the point where I got to tie my shoe the same certain way. I had to stop after my rookie year. It became a lot because I realized that baseball is a little bit slower. There's 4 games in the series. You have time and whatnot. But, you know, for basketball, it's a quick and on to the next. But I think the biggest thing that I've taken away is the preparation and just being able to work like a pro, you know, your attack, your mindset. You know, whether it's taking batting practice in the cage, you know, one-arm batting practice off the tee, little things like that, you know, getting bunting practice, which I didn't understand the relevance of that till I got to the high school level and being able to place that, but it's gone in today's game now. But like little things like that, the little details which helped me get to, you know, where I am today.
So many professional athletes like yourself, they're gamers, they love to play. There's also quite a few, obviously, that take their gear on the road. How often do you get a chance to play some of your teammates, whether it be home or on the road?
I bring my everything on every road trip. Every road trip before every game. So like my pregame,
This is Donovan Mitchell.
Hotel, eat breakfast, and I'm right on the show. Every chance I get, and I've actually gotten some of the guys to get around to get in the game and playing. You know, even though they don't play baseball, they don't know much about baseball, but I've gotten them to get on it. I mean, it's a pretty easy dub for me every time I play them, but it's been fun.
Damn, that's crazy.
You mentioned you love playing Road to the Show. I know that there's a lot of content creators out there. In fact, they're probably watching right now. They like to name their character, their player, a certain name. Like one of my good friends, Hollywood Bud. His guy is Big Gravy. That's his players, Big Gravy. Do you have a special name for your player, or you just go by Donovan Mitchell?
No, I go Miles Morales. You know, the Spider-Man. That's kind of been my guy. Miles Morales, number 15. I had to move him to third so Francisco can play shortstop. I didn't want to take his position, but definitely a third baseman.
That's fair.
Miles Morales.
DJ, appreciate the 10 months.
Hey, your favorite team has certainly made a lot of moves this offseason. How are you feeling about the Mets' chances in 23?
Well, I'm excited, man. You know, I think last year we all, you know, even I talked to some of the guys on the team. It's tough, you know, going out the way, especially having the year that we had. Obviously, we lost Jake, who, you know, I love always, but, you know, we got Verlander, we got Lindor, we got Pete, we got Jeff McNeil, who we just signed back. You know, shout out to my guy Tomas Nido. We lost Taijuan Walker, who's a friend of mine as well. And then we also got Koday too. You know, so I'm excited about that. And you know, we got a lot of talent, man. We got a lot of guys coming in, and you know, and got a lot of guys returning. So we got some tricks up our sleeve, and you know, I always trust him. I think Mets fans call him Uncle Steve. Steve Cohen, so he's always got some stuff. So we're excited.
He is definitely the rich uncle. That is for sure. All right, now Donovan, you stay there because we're going to now toss it over to our good buddy Ramon Russell, who is standing by with a special guest.
Ramon!
We both just said the same thing.
Ramon Russell from the MLB The Show development team, and we have a very special guest and a very special project. Artist King Saladin has created 3 very unique jerseys that you will be able to vote on, and one of them will be placed into MLB The Show. So let's introduce him and bring him onto the live stream right now. Mr. King Saladin. King, how you doing?
What's up, man? I'm great, man. Blessed to be here. Thank you, man.
Awesome. So you may be familiar, our fans, with some of his work. He's been one of the top collaborators on Project 70 and a ton of other projects. So tell everybody a little bit about who you are.
King Saladin from West Philadelphia. Artist, creator, entrepreneur. Just loving what I do, man. And just, I'm honored to be a part of this project.
Awesome. You said that you're an artist. What type of art do you create?
Oh, man. So I've been able and been blessed to be able to create all different types of art, but I'm a traditional painter, but all different things kind of under that umbrella, as well as opportunities.
Oh my God,
like
he's
this
from Philly.
MLB
It's
The
Trey
Show.
Turner.
So it's like, it's all over the place, bro. It's crazy.
Speaking about MLB The Show, you know, how excited are you to be working on this project with us?
I'm super excited to work on this project, just based on this being my second time working with MLB The Show. So the first time we did something with we did custom bat skins and things like that for the All-Star game. So that was like really, really cool. So to get a call back, it's just like, I feel like I'm a part of the family now, man.
100%. That was why, you know, it had to be you when we had this crazy idea of let's create a few jerseys very specially, and then have our fans vote.
Why couldn't it have been me?
Let's talk about what inspired you to create these custom jerseys.
Well, I mean, just getting the opportunity was inspirational in itself. You know what I mean? So the second thing was, when I was a kid, you know, I played basketball. I loved baseball and things like that, but it wasn't like a lot of like outside playgrounds. It wasn't a lot of baseball fields and things like that in West Philly. So that's one of the things that was my barrier. But prior to that,
well, and I thought that too, bro. It kind of looks like a college dorm room.
Things like that. So when I got the call for this situation, it was kind of like, wow, like everything's kind of full circle right now, man.
Awesome. So let's talk about these 3 special jerseys that you created. The first one, let's talk about the first one with the bat. What was your inspiration and what's special about this design?
So the inspiration behind that one was just like, I just wanted to do something that I've really never seen before. And I just wanted to keep it authentic to the sport as well. You know what I mean? So the first one with the broken bat, I literally used a little bit of that design in a few of my own baseball cards that I created over time. So I wanted to kind of like make those looks combined for the people that collected before. And it just like ties back to like the original art.
Nice. And what's special about this beach jersey?
Why is Ramon sitting in a dorm room, guys?
The beach jersey is crazy, right? So one of the big things that happened in my life was I got the opportunity to like live on my cousin's couch for like 2 years in Miami, right?
I know.
So this is when I quit my job.
Recognize
when
it.
I first started like
that's
my
the
journey
setup
on,
he was at actually
becoming a
when they
full-time
had the
artist, whatever you
Mariano
want to call it,
Rivera
right? When I just gave myself a shot
and he started
to be a
stream by
super
saying,
creative
we're gonna
at
talk
life.
about the Mariano Rivera collection.
I moved to
Or
Florida,
first made it to
Miami.
the stream when they were
So
gonna announce
me
what the
being able to see the
collection
palm
was.
trees,
they hadn't even done the announcement.
colors, just being in that
yeah,
warm
like
weather
he started
from
off
being
like
back from Philly,
the whole thing was like,
it
oh,
was
we're
like
gonna
something that
announce
just
who
like,
it's gonna be, and he
I
starts
don't
off
know,
like,
that was just
we're gonna do the
inspiring
Mariano
in
Rivera
its own.
collection.
So I just
And I
wanted
was
to
like,
put
what? Mariano Rivera.
that feel to the jerseys as well, and just like different
Rico?
areas of the world. You
don't
know,
know
like
what it
one's
is, to be
more
honest with
urban, where I'm from. Another one's more tropical.
All right, let's talk about the third one a little bit.
No,
the
that's a
graffiti
fraud.
jersey. What was your inspiration for it?
So I wanted the graffiti jersey. I just wanted the element of the art, and everybody that knows my art and seen my art before, came to art shows and things like that.
It's pretty cool.
They can get a piece of that from the jersey as well. You know what I mean? So that one is going to be the most that hits home for people that's collected my art over time and know where I'm from. And even if you ever been to Philly,
studio,
it's kind of like almost like graffiti heaven, next to like New York.
All right, King, we want to thank you so much for being a part of this project, and we welcome you into the MLB The Show family. We appreciate everything you've done so far. We really appreciate you, brother.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, and shout out to MLB The Show. Thank you for calling me up again and for the second time. This is amazing, man, and I just appreciate it, bro.
No, thank you, and we're out.
Peace.
Peace.
All right, now you'll be able to go to theshow.com a little bit later today and vote to let us know what or which jersey was your favorite. Back here with NBA All-Star.
Oh my God, me and Donovan Mitchell drank at the same time, guys.
Donovan, were you able to see the jerseys? Which one was your favorite? Did you have one?
I couldn't. I wasn't able to see them. I don't know why I wouldn't show up on the screens. I wasn't able to see them.
Well, there's a lot of people in the stream. The third one seems to be getting a lot of love. Number 2 also keeps getting
Poor Donovan.
run as well. So special shout out to King Saladin for helping us as we are rolling towards the reveal of the cover athlete of MLB The Show 23. Now, Donovan, I'm sure if you realize this, but like sometimes people can't wait, right? They just want it. They just want it right now.
I want it now.
Guy in the chat that said, "Hurry up and reveal because I'm about to get fired." Now, we certainly don't want anyone to lose their job, but I mean, Donovan, you know how it is. It's a
sign that you and Donovan are brothers. Hey, what's up, brother Donovan?
You know, we can't just throw it out there at the very beginning.
Yeah, you gotta tease them, gotta give them a preview of different things.
Are either of you guys staying live after this?
Absolutely. And for the person that
because I'll probably
raid. Colin, are you guys
I'll raid one of you guys because I'm gonna go to work afterwards.
See, there you go.
Big work guy.
So just a few more minutes before
huge work guy.
The cover
Why is someone's
athlete
job at stake just for watching the stream?
Donovan, you mentioned you were friends with Jacob deGrom and Taiwan Walker.
I respect it.
Have you had a chance to play any current big leaguers in MLB The Show or anything like that?
I haven't, but I gotta say, I went to the locker room last year, and Max, Mad Max, said that he wanted to play me in pickup. At some point in time. So I told him we might.
Of course, Max Scherzer would want to play an NBA player and pick up basketball.
Max Scherzer wanted to play you in pickup basketball.
Yeah, because I guess the guys play and whatnot throughout the season, and they told me that if I was ever free to come on by, so Max, this is me accepting that challenge, and I'll be there at some point this summer.
Ain't no way, bro.
Well, please put that on your IG Live or something like that, because I would
I
would love to check that out. What's your fondest memory as a Met fan? Maybe it was a game you went to or something as a youngster.
It's such a Max Scherzer thing, dude.
The one that stands out to me was obviously this Andy Chavez catch.
You were there for that game?
I wasn't there for that one.
Okay.
I wasn't there for that one, but I do remember that. I don't remember this one either, but my dad said that we went to the Yankees-Mets World Series, Subway Series, when I was a kid. I was actually at the Johan Santana no-hitter with my school on a class trip. We went
to a baseball game?
Outfield, right where I forgot who ran into the wall. Somebody ran into the wall and made an amazing catch.
What kind of
school did he go to?
I forgot who it was.
Someone in the chat, help us out. Who made the great catch as part of Johan Santana's? I want to say Kevin Pillar, but that feels like it's way, way off.
That is way off for a
Mike Baxter. There you go. There you go.
Pillar was a
good job, chat. Yeah. That's the way to keep it alive.
So we were sitting right there. Like when he made the catch, we were looking down at him right there. And that was probably one of the coolest moments for me, being able to be a part of history and be able to be there for that. I think that was probably the one that stands out the most. And obviously making the World Series when we swept the Cubs. Got a lot of Cubs fans in the locker room. So that was a good one for sure.
Not the sweeping part, but the Cubs fan part.
I like when athletes like yourself or any other professional athlete, when they talk about the importance of playing other sports. You mentioned that you loved playing baseball growing up. I'm wondering how that helped you on your journey to the NBA. How did that help you become a better athlete?
Yeah, I think, the biggest thing, and I tell a lot of people this when they ask me, is, especially at a young age, you don't want to just keep overdoing your sport, whatever that is, basketball, baseball, football, soccer, hockey, like whatever it may be. You want to open your eyes and open your ears to different things, allow your body to do different things, different movements. If you start working at an early age and overusing those certain muscles at an early age, you get tired. And also you get mentally fatigued, when you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. I didn't take basketball seriously until my junior year of high school. That was just one of those things where I just wanted to play basketball my junior year. And then, I took off from there. You look at some of these other stars in the NBA like Joel Embiid, he played soccer his whole career.
What's up, Goat?
And he started basketball late. Like there's so many guys and ladies, that, start their careers, later at what they really do. I think that's one of the things that, I really preach to people.
Who I want it to be. I've been saying since like June that was going to be Jazz. So I'm sticking with it.
Love that. Hey, we're roughly around 2-3 minutes away from the reveal of the cover athlete for MLB The Show 23. As
2 to 3 more minutes.
2022 was tremendous. Made some significant strides in the esports scene. I had a chance to call some of the circuit finals with my man Paul Spohr. Shout out to all those winners there. And Donovan, I had some numbers here in front of me. 1.2 billion games played in MLB The Show 2022, so you were a part of that. And a good portion of those, or a small portion of the 1.2 billion games, shout out to all those that were bunt cheesers, rage quitters, and pause monsters. You guys never change. Never change. You guys just keep doing what you love to do.
I definitely
please change.
I was gonna say you should consider
please change.
Not typically, but I couldn't get a hit. And it was, at this point, I was like, look, this is getting outrageous. And then he made a spectacular. Whoever was playing made a spectacular play. So I just was like, I can't do this.
That's don't L2. Now let me get your opinion on this, Donovan. Is if you're playing, I know you don't dip your toe into the Diamond Dynasty waters very often, but if you're playing someone online, they hit a homer, they L2 you. Is that egregious? Is that are you plunking the next guy? Are you quitting? How do you feel about that?
I think it's all fair. You look at the way baseball's gone today. I think it's like, I think it's part of it. I enjoy it. I might as well. I probably will hit the next person, but at the end of the day, it's fun because I'm gonna do it. If that was me, I'm definitely gonna do it. But I'm definitely gonna.
Yeah, that person got fired 100%.
Sure, but I'm all for it.
Now, we had a lot of people when we teased. There were some buzzwords that were being teased for this cover release, and some of you are on the right track. But just some of the buzzwords that we had. Where are my buzzwords, Colin? Oh, no.
Where are his buzzwords?
Did I write them down? Huh? Tropical. What? Superbly slick. Sleek. I really need to write these down. Don't worry, chat. This is a professional broadcast.
I feel like Tropical people should get on the Tropical. That's a good one.
Tropical was definitely high voltage. High voltage.
What
Tropical,
are the buzzwords?
sickly sleek. Hey, what are the buzzwords? Hey, Colin, what are the buzzwords?
Although sickly sleek is good.
He said
and
this
by
is
the
a
way, high voltage is what the kids used to call me back in the day too. But that's a whole. Colin, I think the chat is beyond ready. Okay. All right, Donovan, stand by. Here now, the reveal for the cover athlete of MLB The Show 23. Hit it.
When I was a little kid, we ran sandlot games in the Bahamas. 6v6, no catchers, no umps, just hitting bombs.
I heard Bahamas.
And having fun. We played to play.
Yup. Who called it?
And nobody told us not to play like that. So nobody thought we'd make it to the show.
I said
Y'all got that spark inside of us to swing for the fences and shock the system.
This is sick.
And yes, sometimes we fall. It's a delay, not a defeat. The road to recovery isn't easy, but that only makes us stronger. So play your way, be yourself. Your path in MLB The Show starts now.
Okay, this is actually a sick trailer. This is dope.
Let's shock the system.
There he
That was
is.
pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
There he is.
What's up?
The cover athlete.
What's up, guys?
Oh, he's getting
MLB
interviewed.
The Show 23 from the Miami Marlins.
That was dope.
Jazz Chisholm.
That was
Jazz,
super
congratulations,
sick.
man. How you feeling?
I heard the Bahamas thing and I knew.
I'm feeling great, man.
Right
Today's
away.
a great day. My birthday's in 2 days. Everything's just going great.
What's your reaction? I mean, as a youngster, could you have ever envisioned yourself
regular cover too.
on the cover of a video game?
Did they?
From the looks of
I mean, it was something I always dreamed of from when I was a kid. So I always wanted to be, but I never thought it would come to reality as quick as it has.
Yeah. And Donovan, I mean, what do you think of Jazz?
I've said it since June, guys.
He's got it pretty good.
I'm a big fan, bro. I'm a big fan. Although you're on the Marlins, I let it slide. You're on the Marlins, division rival, but I'm a big fan of your game. And obviously you integrating basketball into baseball. That's near and dear to me, man. But I'm excited for you, man. This is dope. This is really dope. So this is special, bro. For real.
Thank you, bro.
Hey, Jazz, I remember when you came up to MLB Network. You were a guest of MLB Central, 9 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday during the season on MLB Network. #shameless plug. But I remember the story you told about how you developed the Euro step. Could for those of you that weren't watching that day, could you share that story again?
Oh, so I played basketball in high school a lot, and I've been watching D Wade was basically one of the Euro kings at the time. D-Wade, Manu Ginobili, everybody was in the league really doing it, just starting the Euro step. And I mean, I did it all around high school. You know, you go through high school walking around, the teachers hit them with the Euro step, you know. So
not gonna lie,
I just one day I
just
told my boys on the team, I was like, yo, I'm gonna hit a homer on the first day of spring, and then I'm gonna hit a Euro step. And then it happened, and they were like, bro, you got to keep it going, bro. You can't stop that. That was too hard. So that's how it sticked.
Donovan, what about you? Or you've used a Euro step pretty frequently, right? In your line of work.
Yeah, every now and again, you know, not too much, but you know, I got it from the same person Jazz got it from. Dwayne Wade is like a.
By the way, the game drops on the 28th of March.
So just being able to see that, like I said, in the sport that I grew up loving and watching in baseball.
Yeah, they showed the release date.
But, you know, I use it from time to time.
Available 3/28/23.
Hey, we want to remind people that
pre-order
you can pre-order MLB The Show 23 starting next Monday. So
next Monday, he just said it.
Today, Jazz, what was your reaction the first time you saw the Euro step celebration used in MLB The Show?
Oh, I'm so fucked.
Oh, my little brother sent me a video of it because it came out on the trailer.
I ain't gonna be in a new house by when this comes out, guys. 100%.
Like, it's crazy,
I'm gonna be here.
Like, it was too crazy for me, bro. I couldn't like come to that day. I was like on Instagram all day, Twitter, just watching the trailer, just to pause it at the spot where it has me like doing the Euro step. It's so dope.
Hey, Jazz, I asked Donovan earlier about the shared traits and qualities that professional athletes have. I know you love the NBA and other sports, but I'm wondering what you think are the shared traits and qualities that professional athletes that play at the highest
March
level,
28th,
whether
Gifford.
it be MLB or NBA, what they
pre-order starts next Monday.
I feel they just have that competitive edge. Like every professional athlete has that edge to them. Like as soon as we get to start playing anything, bro, I'm gonna be the best at it. And I feel like that's the number one thing you have to have as a professional athlete is that every time you step to do something, you got to be the best at it. So I feel like that's what we all share. And like just to be like, let's say I'm driving down the street at 60 miles per hour, just to say, bro, I can stay in a line better than you will, and it becomes something like into the biggest competition in the world, and that's what we athletes do.
Donovan, you agree with that?
1000%. You know, everything. It don't matter if we're shooting papers into a garbage can. You know, whatever, any chance you get, you know, you find a way to make anything competitive. And like you said, you walking down the street, you see something, I could go touch this sign and jump as high as you can to go touch it. You know, it's like, all right, bet, like, you know, let's see who can do it. You know, it doesn't matter what it is. It's
Hayden, early access will probably be Thursday, like it always is.
And Jazz, you would probably speak.
See, March 28th is, I'm assuming, a Monday, Tuesday?
It's always there.
Tuesday, yeah. So early access will be like Thursday night going into Friday, 23, 24.
It never turns off.
Hey, Jazz, so you join a pretty exclusive list, I mean, exclusive company of former and current MLB The Show MLB The Show cover athletes. It's Bryce Harper, Joe Mauer, Andrew McCutchen, Shohei Ohtani last year. Just what are your thoughts about joining that group?
I mean, it's just a start, you know what I mean? Like, it's just things that you've always told yourself and the things that you just want to check off your bucket list every time you go by it. So it's just one of these things that you can check off your bucket list and be like, bro, I'm with some great people right here. And most of these guys are going to be Hall of Famers at the end of their career. So it's pretty sick.
Hey, Donovan, is there a particular cover that you remember fondly from previous editions of MLB The Show? Maybe it was a player that you were a particular fan of?
Outside of this one, I would say, because I'm a part of this one with Jazz, you know what I'm saying? I got you, Jazz. Outside of Jazz, man, I got to say probably
I thought he was about to go back on me. I was about to be like, damn.
Nah, definitely Jazz. And, you know, if I had to choose someone that wasn't Jazz, I'd probably say Andrew McCutchen.
Yeah.
For sure.
That was my first MLB.
Hey, you ain't a Mets fan. Be honest.
No,
you ain't a Mets fan.
Hey, don't get mad because we swept y'all or whatever last year. It's all right, bro.
Oh, no.
Damn, that's crazy.
Don't do it again.
Hey, Jazz, speaking of on-the-field stuff, you're obviously changing positions, going from second base to the outfield, specifically center field. How do you feel about that position change going into the season?
Man, for me, I just feel like I can do anything I put my mind to and just be the best at it. So, like, they told me that we needed an outfielder. I'm gonna go get it, and I'm gonna be probably the best outfielder we could have gotten without doing all this thing. You know, like we had the trade to get a center fielder, and I don't know who we were gonna get, but we weren't gonna get a top 5 center fielder in the game. And I feel like I can make myself that in one season, so we can get to that.
Respect.
Donovan, could you imagine switching positions? Like, what if the
y'all
Cavs
ain't gonna sweep us no more, though.
Hey. What if the Cavs asked you, Donovan, hey, can you play some center for us?
It might be a little different. You know, I don't know how I feel about their guarding Jokic, but I promise you this: I'm gonna get my 6 fouls before anything happens.
There you go. There you go.
I'm gonna definitely get my 6 fouls. But you know, I have mad respect for that. When I saw that, you know, I was like, man, like that's pretty dope. And not only did you say you're gonna do it, you said you're gonna win the Gold Glove. Like that for me, that speaks to what we're just speaking to, that competitive edge. Like, you know, he feels like he can go out there and do it. I got a lot of respect for that. I personally believe he can do it. You know, I've seen he's athletic, quick and move and whatnot. You know, so I think you got it, bro. And you know, I hope you don't do too much against us during the year, but you know, everybody, I think I'm rooting for you for sure.
Hey,
that sweep ain't happening no more.
Hey, Jazz, real quick, I want to get your reaction to this because, you know, talking to some of the people here, the good folks here at Sony San Diego, the cover athlete choice wasn't just about on-field production. It certainly was that, but it included what you do in the community, how you feel about your community, how your community feels about you. I mean, there's other factors that seemingly played a role in this. I wonder if you could speak a little bit about that.
So like every year for the past 7 years, I've only been a professional for about 7 years, around there. So for the past 7 years, we've been coming back to the Bahamas every year, having a kids camp, giving away bats, gloves, everything, just to give back to the community. Come and have a kids camp. We bring in big leaguers, minor leaguers, just guys that enjoy the game and have fun with it. Because I feel like for me, I'm a person that loves to have fun and just loves to enjoy myself. So I want to give that to the community. You know what I mean? I want
them to
see that
the cover athlete was
someone
revealed.
that came from exactly where you came from.
A lot of people just wanted to see that, and they were good.
Just as good as the things that you see on TV.
I was 330,
that we never thought we would make it
and I'm now at like 130.
So that's why I come back every year, just to keep on redoing it and giving back to them. Because every time I come back, another kid or 50 kids would come up to me and be like, one day I'm going to be just like you and I'm going to be a big leaguer, bro. You're going to remember my name. My name is this. And I think that's the sickest thing in the world.
Donovan, what's that like to make that kind of connection with people or community as a whole?
Yeah, I think it's huge, and it speaks to what Jazz said. Like, we were those kids, man. Like, we were those kids that were trying to come up and say, like, you're going to remember me at the end of the day. And now that, you know, for him, especially being on the cover of The Athlete, he can go back to his hometown and his community and say, like, look, you guys can do it too. That's the ultimate, you know, motivation as a kid. You know, I was in MLB locker rooms and I'm watching, you know, former Mets players, you know, telling them like I'm gonna be that one day. Now, granted, I took a different route to play basketball, but that all stems from, you know, seeing that, you know, at a young age. So, you know, the platform that we have and the way you use it, Jazz, the way I try to myself, you know, that's ultimately what matters most. You know, at the end of the day, we play the sport to provide for my family to win championships, but being able to give back and leave something for a legacy is huge as well.
Now, I know people in the chat have a lot of questions about what's coming next and when are we going to find out. Believe me, I've heard some things, and when you hear them, you guys are going to be excited. But those announcements will be coming in the days ahead, so be patient. Today, we're just celebrating Jazz Chisholm as the cover athlete for MLB The Show 23. Question for both of you guys, and Jazz, you go first. If you could, this came from the chat, if you could challenge anyone to a game of MLB The Show, who would it be and why? You first, Jazz.
Oh, I'm not going to lie. So, Donnie, I mean, I ain't going to cap. I want to play you because today I've heard that you play this game too much. So I really want to play you, but I got to give, it's a YouTuber that streams who's a good friend of mine. His name is Shelfie. And he whooped me on YouTube, man. He whooped me on YouTube. I'm talking 12-0. Like, couldn't throw a pitch in the zone, outside the zone, just barely off. He's taken, bro. Like, it was just ridiculous, bro. 12-0. I couldn't get a hit either. So, like, I felt so bad doing that on YouTube. So I got to get him back, and I'm gonna record it too.
There we go. There we go. What about you, Donovan?
Yeah, I'm Jazz. I'm challenging to that. So once we're done with this, at some point this week, I know you're in the off season right now. So
Oh yeah,
we definitely do that. I I don't know, to be honest with you. I'd probably say Francisco Lindor. That's my boy.
I like that.
Him.
Lindor play this?
Challenge him to one for sure. I don't know if he plays much or not, but
there you go.
And then, Blake Snell too from the Padres. Blake Snell, definitely want to challenge him for sure.
That was nice.
That's a good one. Now, two things. One, Blake Snell. Remember a couple years ago, we had the Players League during the pandemic. Things were shut down, and we had representatives from all 30 teams playing, and Blake Snell won that. Two, I played Blake Snell on my stream. It's still up there somewhere. And to make matters worse, he beat me. But the insulting part was I gave up a homer to virtual Blake Snell. So Blake Snell was using Blake Snell, and he hit a homer off Corey Kluber.
That ain't right.
So
wow,
it
happened.
Tough.
Yeah. And by the way, if you ever, for everyone watching right now, if you happen to run across, because there are the real 99s, so there are professional ball players that play the game, major leaguers, minor leaguers alike, and some of them have been given 99 versions of themselves. So Lucas Giolito, I had to play him one time. He used the real 99, his Lucas Giolito card, and it was ugly. It was like the beating you took, Jazz. It was similar to that. So it happens, absolutely. Okay, here's another one. Who would win between Jazz and Donovan? I don't know the answer to this one. Jazz, what do you think?
See, ever since that beating about 2 years ago, I've become a way better player. So, like, I don't even know. Donnie, how's your game, bro?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I need some work. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely need some work.
You need some work. All right.
You need some work. I'm gonna be honest.
So 8-8 tie.
Hey, Donovan, let me
like an 8-8 tie.
Donovan, let me give you a hint. Colin, can you throw that controller over there? Can you hand me that controller? Donovan, I'm going to show you something that can help with your hitting, okay? It's called the crab method.
You got to show me that.
It's the crab method.
Show me that too.
It's
oh, you got to put it in the camera.
Okay, index finger.
Yeah, there we go.
Thumb, and you're like this. Now get some of the I don't think we can say the sponsor, but get those things that go on top of the controller, and you use it like this. Shout out to everyone that uses the crab method. And don't tell me it don't work, because I've beaten some of you in the chat.
Don't say the sponsor.
Right now. You know it. You know you've taken an L from me. So
if you in the chat, please put what he's talking about so I can go get that.
Please.
Yeah. Hey, Drabin 17 says, who hits like this? Me. I'm telling you. Now you don't pitch this way, but I feel like it gives you more control. Being able to hit.
Seen that.
So that's, just a little.
You think
tip.
you're quick enough to do that?
Well, here's the thing.
Left hand?
Yeah. See, I'm left-handed, but see, I think it helps me because I'm an older gentleman.
Whoa!
What helps me with my kind of diminished reflex time.
What am I looking at? I'll
give it a
appreciate
try.
the raid, but okay, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
A couple more questions here from the chat. Let's see. Here's one. How many gold gloves you going to win as a center fielder?
This is supposed to be a happy day.
Just right off. You haven't even played a game
Depends
yet.
how many seasons out there.
Didn't tell them to do that. I don't believe you.
Give me how many seasons
I play. It's supposed to be a happy
there.
day, guys.
Okay.
What are you doing to me?
Okay. Let's see. How about this?
Hate that commercial. I'll appreciate you, bro. Welcome on in, everybody.
What stat does MLB The Show give you that is always too low? I don't know what that means. What stat?
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
When I first got into the game, it was power, but now they switched it.
Oh, got it. Okay. So your power is.
Yeah, they
is
had me
legit.
like 40 power, bro. I was like, what?
Yeah,
Better put that to 125.
That's
gotta get that.
Now, what about what do you think your
125,
fielding
my ass.
should be, Jazz? I mean, obviously.
Percy Jackson,
In center
gifted one to
field?
Al. I appreciate it, Percy.
You're getting a new position.
Al,
what
welcome
do
on
you
in,
think
man.
your fielding should be once the game opens?
I'll start off as an 82, 83. Give them a month to see what I can do. And then when they see it, then we could throw it up to 99. We got
Damn.
you. We running stuff down out there, bro.
What is so? And the process, I'm assuming, has already begun, right? You're getting your.
Oh
your
yeah,
reps
I'm in the Bahamas right now. I just came from the field, the stadium that we have here.
Yeah.
I just came from
Washy Wash with the brand new tier 1. Welcome on to the Swan fam, Washy.
For the interview and everything.
Donovan, refresh my memory. Had you played any outfield when you were growing up as a kid? I know you played pitch. You pitched.
I did a little bit. My coaches hated it because I just overthrew the cutoff man because I feel like I could reach any base. So they just moved me to the infield.
Donovan is all of us in the league.
To the cutoff man.
Hey, you got to show.
Hey, that's my problem.
Got to show off the hose, right? Hey, again, I know you guys in the chat have a lot of great questions and you're curious about things. There's a lot of cool things that are coming in this version of the game, MLB The Show 23. And
Later baseball player.
Subsequent things, those new features, all that stuff, it's going to be revealed in subsequent streams. So be sure that your account is connected because, again, today's stream, the Twitch drops aren't active, but in future streams they will be, and I'm being told that they're extra juicy. So if you watch all the future streams up until launch, there's a real chance that you can have as many as 10, 12 packs for MLB The Show 23 as soon as the game launches. So make sure that your account is connected. Just a couple more minutes here with Jazz and with Donovan here. Let's see. This is a good one for you, Donovan. Who was your favorite player growing up? You know, we know that you're a diehard Mets fan, but who was your one particular maybe Met player that you really enjoyed following?
It was Mike Piazza. That was
Big
my first jersey, my
Big
first
Mike
fan ever. And then as I started, hanging around the guys, it became David Wright and Jose Reyes. Those two for me were, What you mean? Oh, I mean, I'm waiting for the Gold Glove this year, and then we'll decide.
No, I'm talking about you didn't choose the 07 cover with David Wright on it, and that was your favorite player.
True.
I'm paying attention, bro.
Yeah. Jazz, what about you? Who was your favorite
that's
player?
crazy.
Me, I was a big Griffey. Griffey, A-Rod.
Makes sense.
Probably some Gary, the wiggle.
Yeah, and have you had a chance to? I'm sure you've come across those guys, right? And since you've been in the bigs, Chef and Junior.
Sick. So I was working out with Gary for this past weekend. Actually, I was working out.
Yeah,
with
there was
Gary
a video
Chef
on Twitter of it. I saw that.
And I ran into Griffey and Reggie Jackson.
Oh wow!
It was the sickest thing ever. Yeah, I was standing around 1,700 homers, and I was like, whoa.
Hey Donovan, when you were playing wiffle ball or even messing around in the cage as a kid, did you have the Gary Sheffield
I did.
wiggle?
I mean, I feel like you had to. I feel like it was a requirement. You had that. I don't know, Jazz, you probably know the Julio Franco. You had to do the Julio Franco.
Of course.
Yeah.
Like those three, I feel like those are like the staples. Like as a kid, you try
Julio Franco.
Those are definitely the ones. My dad hated it because it threw off my technique and my form, and he was trying to actually teach me how to hit. But I would just be in there every time, just wiggling back and forth, and trying to dip my shoulder and hit it out as hard as I could.
Yeah. Obviously, you guys play different sports. You played at the highest level, though. Question for both of you guys, and Donovan, you can go first. Whether it's baseball or basketball or whatever, what is the message for young people out there that are thinking they want to be you guys later in the road? Down the road, they want to pursue this line of work. What would you tell them?
I don't think you can ever listen to the word no. I think, Jazz, you could probably speak to this too. Like, I think a lot of people like to put limits on what you can do as an individual. I think going out there, putting your mind to it and sticking with it, going out there, working harder, but it comes with a lot of sacrifice. For everybody it's different. I can't tell you how many times I missed going to friends' birthdays. I've missed like hanging out with friends because you're in the gym putting the hours in. And I think that's one thing that we don't realize as kids is like that those hours, they add up, and after a while that sacrifice, but what you're working towards, ultimately, I look back every day like, man, I'm so glad I didn't worry about that at 13, 14, 15, 16. Like, because now I live a life where I live in the dream, like the thing that I dreamed of, to be able to be here. But sacrifice is definitely huge. Getting off the phone as a kid, I think is huge nowadays. And like, I've been putting that work in for real. Like I think that's something that's huge for sure.
Yeah. Jazz?
Well, I feel like for me, it's just like always believing in yourself and not, like he said, like don't ever accept no. You know what I mean? Like accepting no means you're accepting that you can't do something. You know what I mean? So for me, it's like I've never accepted that I couldn't do anything. Even down to like now I play center field. I was an all-star second baseman. I definitely didn't have to move from second base. But it's just something like that's something I'm built for. You know what I mean? I'm built to go and
He's
prove people
built
wrong,
different,
like,
dude.
that's what I'm about. So I feel like for kids, it's just like always know you got it, bro. Like someone can tell you that you don't have it, but you got to believe in yourself.
And last question from me, and again, it's to both of you, and Jazz, you can go first. What's the best thing that a veteran teammate or coach has told you on this path that you're currently on?
I think I was 19 or 20 years old. It was the year before I got to the big league, so I was like 20. I was having a terrible year. Like I was hitting like 190. I had 20 homers, but like it's just what I was hitting 190 with a month left in the season. And he came up to me and he was just like, listen, like I've seen you like play for these last 3 years. This is my third year in the minor leagues. And he just told me, he was just like, I've watched you the 2 years before that and the year that you had the chance to be in the big leagues as the youngest big leaguer in the big leagues if you went. You just completely turned into a robot and you weren't yourself. So I feel like that was it. Like you just told me, don't be a robot, be a human. Like be yourself, be a human. So I feel like that was one of the biggest things I heard as a kid. And like block out everything else. Block out what doesn't help you and keep in what helps you. And that's what I feel like I learned, the biggest thing I learned as a kid.
I like that. Donovan?
Yeah, kind of similar to that. You know, two things. First is keep the main thing, because as you get closer to your goal, you know, more and more stuff starts to distract you. And, you know, trust the work. You know, at the end of the day, like you said, like it was probably one of Jazz's lowest moments, batting 190 or whatever. And then next thing you know, you trust in the work that you built to get there. And, you know, that's all. At the end of the day, I go through a shooting slump, whatever. At the end of the day, you just continue to put those reps in and trust in the work, because the work eventually, you know, will show at some point in time.
Yeah, like Doc Zen in the chat just said, just block out the negativity, just like here. So that was well said, Doc. I appreciate it. Donovan Mitchell, thank you very much for joining us. Best of luck to you and the Cavaliers for the rest of the season. We want to remind people right now, or soon, right now, go to theshow.com and be sure to vote which jersey you like the best, and the winning jersey will be used in the game. So there are the three choices. All three of them are pretty good.
Those are sick, actually.
Jazz, Donovan, which one are you guys liking so far?
I low-key like the last one.
Jersey number 3.
I like jersey number 3.
That's sick, sure, dude.
Number 3 is hard.
Yeah. So that's
not
number
too
2.
much, but a lot.
Okay. That's right. 2. I like this one. This is jersey 1, I believe, right, Colin? Okay. And then
I like 3.
Donovan and Jazz are feeling
I like 3.
Jersey number 3. So go right now, theshow.com. Be sure to vote to let us know which jersey you want to be able to use in the game, in the upcoming game, MLB The Show 23. Shout out to Ramon and King Saladin for
pre-orders open next Monday.
All 3 jerseys look tremendous. So can't wait to see which jersey is used. Colin, I think that's is that it? Oh, we got some tweets here from Fox Sports. Here's some of the tweets, guys, that celebrating Jazz.
I will say the quality of their stream this year is much better than it has been in the past.
Just a few moments ago, there's the Major League Baseball tagging.
Good one, goated.
Jazz, and then there's MLB Gaming also celebrating Jazz, and the Miami Marlins, of course. Jazz. I know people in South Florida are going to be psyched about having you on the cover for this year's game.
Oh, man. I mean, everybody has been calling me every day ever since the pictures have been coming out, and they've been seeing the purple and the blue, and they've been asking me if it was me, and I was like, bro, I really don't know.
Yeah.
Like, even my family members that knew I was in San Diego for a couple of days, and they're like, oh, yeah, but you were in San Diego. I was like, bro, I don't even know what you're talking about. What's in San Diego? Like, I'm just out there. Vacation.
Well, enjoy the rest of the off season. Donovan, enjoy the All-Star game, and good luck the rest of the way. And thank you very much for joining us. Congratulations, Jazz.
Congratulations, Jazz.
Thank you.
Coach Ryan, thank you.
Thank you,
guys.
And thank you guys for joining us here on twitch.tv. What do you got? Oh, pre-order. Once again, pre-order a week from today. So next Monday, you can start to pre-order MLB The Show 23. Thank you very much for joining us right here on Twitch. I'm Robert Flores from MLB Network. Remember to stay tuned, follow MLB The Show, all their social channels, all their feeds to hear some of the future streams, because I guarantee you're going to love what's going to be coming your way in MLB The Show 23. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you around.
W. See it again. For those of you that missed it.
When I was a little kid, we ran sandlot games in the Bahamas, 6v6, no catchers, no umps, just hitting bombs. And having fun, we played to play. And nobody told us not to play like that. 'Cause nobody thought we'd make it to the show. We all got that spark inside of us to swing for the fences and shock the system.
It's a sick trailer.
And yes, sometimes we fall. It's a delay, not a defeat. The road to recovery isn't easy, but that only makes us stronger. So play your way, be yourself. Your path in MLB The Show starts now. Let's shock the system.
W. Available 328. How about that, dude? Well, chat, thoughts? Thoughts? They show a schedule? No, they didn't. I'm back. Cool cover. Still not really optimistic about the game. Well, I mean, we haven't seen anything about the game yet. Today was just the cover athlete, and that was, you know. Better looking than I expected. It looks sick. It looks really good. I like it. Good presentation. Jazz is definitely super likable, charismatic dude. So good choice. Yeah, and that's the point of the whole cover thing, is the, you know, picking a good athlete that will be like a part of the game. You know what I mean? Not just on the cover. Because that's what they're trying to do, is grow the game of baseball. That's what a lot of this is about right now. You know? 6v6 mode, I doubt it personally. I doubt it.